When you're working with radical expressions, you're going to need to know how to rationalize the denominator. This is going to be used in a few things. So what we're going to do, what this means is we're going to rewrite our radical quotient. So that's when we have a fraction or when we're dividing. And so we're going to rewrite the radical quotient with the radical confined to only the numerator. So if we rewrite the expression so that there's no radical in the denominator, that's called rationalizing the denominator. So anytime that you do this, what you're doing is you're rationalizing the denominator. And that means that we're going to only have a radical in the numerator. Okay, so this process is going to involve multiplying the quotient by a form of 1. So that means that we're going to multiply by something that's divided by itself. Okay, and what that's going to do is it's going to eliminate the radical in the denominator. So let's look at an example. When we do this, what we're multiplying by is going to be called the conjugate. Okay, the word is conjugate. And the conjugate is just taking our denominator and changing the sign in the middle. Okay, so if I have the square root of 26 plus 5, I'm going to multiply by the square root of 26 minus 5. And when we say that we're multiplying it by 1, if I do that on the top and the bottom, that is equivalent to 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply the top and the bottom by the square root of 26 minus 5 because it's the exact same thing that I have here. I got the square root of 26, I got 5. The only thing that changed is this sign. All right, now we just have to multiply this out. So in my numerator, I'm going to distribute the 3. So 3 times the square root of 26 and 3 times negative 5. Now in the denominator, we've got to make sure that we multiply this all the way out. So the square root of 26 times the square root of 26 is going to give me the square root of 676. Then the square root of 26 times negative 5. So minus 5 square roots of 26. Okay, then I'm going to distribute this 5. So 5 times the square root of 26, so plus 5 square roots of 26. And then 5 times negative 5 is minus 25. Now, what you'll notice happened is these terms in the middle are the same, but they have different signs. That's why we multiply by the conjugate. That should happen every time. So now let's simplify. So on the top, I've got 3 square roots of 26 minus 15. My denominator, the square root of 676 is 26. The middle terms cancel, so I've got 26 minus 25. So 3 square roots of 26 minus 15 over 1. And so that just becomes 3 square roots of 26 minus 15. If I could break down square root of 26, I would, but I can't. So I'm going to stop there. All right, let's look at one more. So again, we're going to start by multiplying by the conjugate. Remember, the conjugate is going to be whatever the denominator is, but I'm going to change the middle sign. Everything else stays the same. And I have to do that same thing on the top and the bottom. So I'm going to start by multiplying and distributing that 2. So I get 12 plus 2 square roots of 5. My denominator, I need to make sure that I multiply all that out. So the 6 needs to get distributed through. Okay, so 6 times 6, I got 36, plus 6 square roots of 5. Start with this one. And I've got minus 6 square roots of 5. And then minus the square root of 25. Now we clean it up. So 12 plus 2 square roots of 5. Got 36. Remember, these terms right here should cancel, and they do. 6 minus 6 is 0. Minus the square root of 25 is 5. So that means I've got 12 plus 2 square roots of 5 over 31. If we could simplify, we would, but that doesn't simplify. So that's it.